Look, I don't care if you call me a faggot, a bitch, a hoe, but don't call me
a paid federal perp.
Stop.
How do these people do this job? I guess they tell themselves that they're Batman.
I've seen a fucking thing or two, and I know a thing or two about a thing or two. And I know when I see someone who's being fucking devious and fucking obfuscating shit.
He obfuscates from the truth. He is a master manipulator, right?
Yo, open this shit up, man. I'm fired. Okay, all right, let's do this.
A perverter of the fucking truth and the facts. He's like one of them people that will always answer a question with a question, you know? And never actually answer the fucking question.
There might be an opportunity for me to go fucking hands-on with you, depending on how far you push it. But other than that, speak freely, man. Speak freely.
This isn't a free speech platform for fucking douchebags.
I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want.
This is the type of person you just want to fucking throat punch.
What I would like to say is, first, I'd like to say thank you for not going for my throat.
Somebody bounce him.
Banned from studio.
How do you like them fucking apples?
Yeah, it's one of those fucking little incels that's gonna put little gay porn on there or something.
Fuck me in the ass!
Let's get fucking real.
Let me slip into something sexier.
I'm not into that.
So, hello, Targeted Patton. How are you this evening? Good to see you as well. You changed your picture. Didn't you change your picture? It used to be a different picture. I like the mustache you got going on in that one.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, your check is I'm chest. What's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just hold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. Could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep on this evening. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me.
I think that's already covered by free speech laws, but freedom of expression is part of free speech. We're obviously aware that a camera's there. We don't have to.
Can I ask you a question,
If
Grace?
I'm pretending to
But do you think like that would be smart to do, like just to avoid any?
I mean, yeah, possibly, yes. I don't.
Big me. I definitely have to put my fucking two cents in here.
Can I ask you a question, Grace? You have younger siblings, correct? Like little ones, right?
5, yeah.
Okay, so if your dad did that to them, would you be okay with it? Like if that was one of your younger siblings, like age 8 or 9 maybe, sitting on the edge of the bed, and that happened, would you be okay with that?
I mean, if they were my age and doing what I was doing, yeah, but like, my dad actually, like, I mean, if they were 8 or 9, I don't know. I mean, my dad's not really very physically, like, disciplinarian at all. Actually,
it's like he knows not to look into the camera.
Or whatever. He would, like, rarely spank us. He's not very physical of a father. Like, in that sense, like, most of us kids didn't really need a lot of, correction like that.
Me. This is...
We're not, like, a violent family.
This subject,
but,
he
like,
has...
if it's necessary, then yeah.
Listen. This is the subject about this woman here, okay? She's, long story short, her dad kicked her, okay, on a live stream. And she's defending her dad. Her dad got arrested, obviously, it was assault, right? You can't assault another person. In my state, the state just charges people anyway. You don't need a victim. If they have the evidence, they don't need the victim, whether it's not up to the victim whether you're allowed to assault somebody or not, period. and it's not up to the victim to define what assault is. Assault is defined in the law. And sometimes people that have been assaulted, you know, that have been abused, right? Abused and controlled, and, you know, the people that beat their wives and shit like that, their wives end up in a situation where they will be their abuser's biggest defender. It's called Stockholm Syndrome, okay? And that person is never going to be able to recognize that, you know, what the situation is. They just won't get it. They don't get it. Like Grace here. Grace just doesn't get it. Well, they're not listening to me. I don't, you know. I wanted them to hit me, okay? It's literally what they say. And I overheard them talking about this, and I just thought, this guy's this is his deal, right? This is he lives for, right? He believes in being able to beat his wife, right? So I figure he's definitely going to have to chime in here. I gotta pull my phone out and hit the record button on this one. So just to catch you up, that's where we're at now. Let's continue.
If I may interrupt, I've got a video that might kind of back up what Grace is speaking on. If you want to hit, it's nothing inappropriate. It's actually a lawyer.
Oh, it's a lawyer.
Okay.
So let's see
It's
what the lawyer has to say.
Under a minute, and it's already 22 seconds in. So I'm going to let it play, and we'll check it out. Okay.
All right.
You say, look, they consented to the fight. We were at a bar. He and I agreed to step outside. We got in a fight. I won the fight and caused these injuries. Why are they proceeding with the charge? Because the victim consented.
The victim consented. Oh, okay.
Consent to a simple assault where there's no injury. So you and I.
You see what he just did here?
Step outside.
This fucking guy. You believe? Like, are you serious? I didn't think he would actually go to this extent to defend that position. You know, let me go find a clip that fucking simps for the abuser, right? Let me go find a legal clip that says, you know, that you can legally beat your wife if she lets you, right? If she consents to it. This guy gives a story, though. This lawyer gives a situation about a bar. Two guys go outside of a bar, okay? That's a little bit fucking different. That's a lot different, as a matter of fact.
Fight, and as long as there's no injuries, then there's going to be no charges. The problem is, in Canada, there's a line of cases right from the Supreme Court of Canada.
It's in Canada. In Canada.
Okay, so, and this is Canada, so
we're not in
along
Canada.
The lines of what she's saying, I find it interesting. Let me unshare that. So,
Interesting. I find it interesting, he
so
says.
what she's saying is kind of interesting, because if there was no bodily harm, that might play out. Now, would I approve of it? Would you approve of it? Possibly not. Does she have
Possibly. Okay. You hear what he said?
To it. Now, the question is,
would I approve of it? Would I approve of it? Okay. By him saying, would I approve of it, you know, that gives the viewer, like, the fake front. Like, of course, I wouldn't approve of that, you know, I wouldn't approve of that, but he doesn't answer the question. He says, possibly not. Possibly not, okay? You see, he obfuscates from the truth. He is a master manipulator, right? A perverter of the fucking truth and the facts. He's like one of them people that will always answer a question with a question, you know? And never actually answer the fucking question. This is the type of person you just want to fucking throat punch. Sorry. But anybody that's going to sit here and defend somebody who's clearly abused, right? And confused. Abused and confused and doesn't understand why, you know, it's not okay to fucking beat a woman. This woman doesn't understand why it's not okay. And this motherfucker right here, he's going to pull up some legal clips to support the abuse. You know, well, legally, you know, if they say you can abuse them, then it's okay. I can beat my wife, you know? This fucking guy makes me sick.
as Glenn was saying, should there not be some form of a disclaimer, some kind of a warning, some kind of thing saying,
right, that way,
play acting, slapstick.
That way we don't get in trouble whenever we beat our wives, right? Should we just do that? That way we cover our asses. This is the mentality of these type of people. Okay, just like a deceptive person is gonna have a deceptive mindset and think that everybody is out to deceive. You know, that's where the projection comes in.
It's a little Monty Python-esque, a little Three Stooges-esque. So just warn people. Now the question is, what happens when a mandated reporter witnesses something that they consider to be abuse? They are mandated to report said abuse. And without that disclaimer, you could... I think Glenn's onto something there. I think he might have some...
See, that's what he got out of the whole thing. That's what he got out of the whole thing.
That's why the charges were dropped, because they knew they had no case.
Well, they knew they didn't have a case worth tying up in litigation and going to trial for. Prosecutors, they're like, oh,
He will not look at the camera. Come on,
He's going to tie up the time. The victim is not even saying she's a victim. Like, I'm not going to fight for someone that doesn't want anything. Like that plays a role too. In Texas, though, here, check this out. In Texas, and me and Generally Specific were at a bar, and he said, hey, let's go knuckle up. We could knuckle up consensually right in front of the police, and I could beat the living shit out of him, or he could beat the living shit out of me, and the cops won't do nothing because it's neutral combat. And that law, it stands out there in Vegas.
Pretty sure
pretty sure
GS is getting his ass beat.
States have different laws, okay?
Yeah.
I want to point out something that I think is really missing here, Grace, that I don't think you're seeing, and it has nothing to do with your dad or you. I want you to understand that there was a lot of people.
Anybody who has the ability, okay, to put a fake front on like this, I'm just pointing this out. Anyone who has the ability to be that calm, patient, right? Polite and just like the nice guy, right? You can never imagine him being a dick, right? Anyone who has the ability to do this, just right in your face, you should turn around and run the fucking other way, okay? These people are evil motherfuckers, right? They're constantly scheming and trying to fuck somebody over. That's the deceptive mindset, right? Watch what he does here in this conversation he has with this young woman, where he's a creep, where he's creeping on her, right? Watch how he acts compared to how he acted the last couple of days.
A lot of people that care about you so much that if Dad, and even I there was enough that they didn't want, which is
That's not true. I have a horde of trolls, which of course were dropped, and yet there's some people who care, but all the people who died by police that killed me, they said something.
First thought, please, and don't interrupt.
They said Miss Thorpe about this stuff.
Let's say an excuse, and I saw. Would you call for?
There's a.
I think.
Well, go ahead, GS. Go ahead.
All right, here we go.
I just, Grace, I really enjoyed our conversation. I was actually very surprised that apparently you are a piranha from what your reputation is about.
She's very intelligent. She's very intelligent. Don't doubt any of that.
So what I would like to say is, first, I'd like to say thank you for not going for my throat, and I really did enjoy our conversation. And if you had your druthers,
I really would like to beat you.
I'd rather have good communication with another person, with maybe a little bit of passion involved back and forth. But would you rather have like healthy, good communication, or does that kind of bore you? And I'm not trying to poke the bear. I'm trying to, because I mean, if you like what's going on, then you like what's going on, and I'm not going to yuck your yum. But it says
yuck your yum.
When we're looking at it from on the outside of the window,
fucking weirdo.
We're kind of a little bit baffled. So I'm just curious, Grace. I mean, I really enjoyed our conversation. I thought you were a delightful young lady, and I don't know if there was something calming about the fact that I meant you no harm, and I hope you understood. I still mean you no harm.
I thought you were boring, dude. Get over it.
Well, I understand you thought I was boring, but what would you prefer to have in that situation?
And can I ask you, Grace, to that point, can I ask you, bear with me just one moment, but, okay, let me get this across.
It's all like that, bitches. It's all like that, bitches. In the whole motherfucking world. Suck these balls.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, you check as I'm chest, what's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't want wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I want to be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts. Never waste time, you got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off, what do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep, move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. And when they try to change, you can say no, free me.
I thought I heard somebody getting ready to say something. I don't know.
Fuck me in the ass! I'm not harder. Best clip ever. Best clip ever.